What's going on, everybody? Tom here with Keto Lifestyle, and I'm back. Sorry guys, I disappeared there for a minute, and I'll get to that in just a second. But first things first, this is a weigh-in video, so let's cut straight to the weigh-in. So as you guys can see, I am down to 212.4, so that is officially 20 pounds since we started this cut. And I'm really happy with that number, but at the same time I'm slightly disappointed. And it's not because of the number, but it's because my body isn't changing the way that I want it to. I was hoping at this point that I'd be more shredded, more like, muscular. And what it's really kind of coming to notice is it really just depends on the time of day for me. So this video clip was shot first thing in the morning. But what I've noticed is if I fast all day and around 4 p.m. before I have my first meal, I look a lot leaner and look a lot more shredded. It's definitely kind of an interesting thing. So this is really teaching me that a lot of the pictures that I see online are probably timed really, really well, and the guys are probably just generally leaner than I am. But this is my first time ever trying to get, real lean, so I'm not really sure at what weight my body looks like what. So I guess that might not make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure at what weight I will look shredded or what have you. And bear in mind, I've only been training for a year and a half or so, so I don't have a ton of muscle on me, but my goal is to get to that point where I'm as lean as I possibly can get. We're talking 7 to 10%, that way I can go in a bulk. I've been cutting for about 2 years now and I'm getting tired of it, and it's really, really hard to gain muscle mass while you're cutting. I've done a pretty good job of it actually. I've been able to increase my lifts by a lot, but again, after about a year and a half, 2 years of lifting, my noob gains, if you will, that are allowing me to still gain muscle while in a deficit are definitely wearing out. I'm noticing that it's taking a lot more work to gain any strength, and it really shouldn't be that way. I'm 23, almost 24 years old, and I haven't been lifting all that long. And what it really comes down to is I'm in a deficit. It's really hard to build muscle in a deficit. So I would like to go in a bulk here soon to try to, pick up some muscle. But first things first, I want to get super lean, just that way I have a good starting point. Another thing that's becoming very, very evident as I'm losing more weight is the amount of loose skin that I actually have. Now, thankfully, I don't have as much as some people, so I am very, very lucky in that regard. But I do have some, and it is a little bit annoying, to be honest with you guys. So you can't really see in the videos that I post, but especially around my midsection, if I kind of pull on the skin there, I can stretch it out, and there's a little bit of fat there, but it's not a ton. It's nothing insane, maybe 1/4 of an inch if I pinch my skin together. I don't know. I think as I lose that and it becomes basically just skin there, I'm going to have issues with it dangling a little bit more. I already do when I kind of lean over, and that's just a side effect of losing over 100 pounds, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. My hope is that it'll tighten up, but I think that's part of the reason also that my abs don't show very well, because if I run my hands on them, I can feel them very well, but it's just the skin there kind of moves around so much that it kind of hides them. And it's not something that I'm embarrassed by, which is why I'm talking to you guys about it, but it definitely is an observation that as I'm getting leaner, that this is, becoming an issue. And if this kind of series is for nothing else, it's for me to talk about what I'm noticing as I'm trying to get to this level of lean that I've never achieved before. So we are about 4.5 or 5 weeks out, so I'm actually about to get really, really strict on this. Now, the cravings of mine have become a little bit annoying, and that's just the side effect of being in a strict cut for a while. I haven't really eaten anything I shouldn't in quite some time. I was in Laughlin last weekend, which I'll get to in a minute, but my diet there was pretty good. I had a few meals that weren't exactly keto, but I tried to make sure that I would be able to burn off whatever carbs I had. We'll get to that in just a second. But effectively, I have been in a deficit for going over a little over 10 weeks now, and I think it's time that I need to kind of give myself a calorie day or something, because at night, once I've hit my, 1700, 1750 calories that I'm aiming for, I'll be sitting there just wanting more food. And it's not that I need more food, I'm eating sufficient for my body type. It's that I'm used to more food and I need to kind of separate myself from that. So that's why I typically go upstairs after I'm done eating for the day. But the cravings for just any food in general, not necessarily carby food, but just cravings for food have been getting worse. That being said, I'm going to become very, very strict for the next 5 weeks because I want to try to get myself under 205. My original goal was 205 to 210, and I will still be very, very happy if I fall in that 205 to 210 range. But as I'm kind of losing weight here and seeing where my body's at, the goal of this is to get lean, right? And I'm just thinking that 205 to 210 goal is not actually where I need to be. I probably need to be under 205. So for me, I think that's what I'm going to aim for. Is it going to happen? Probably not, but you never know if you don't try, and I believe that setting a goal is kind of the first step. And regardless of if it happens before this series is over or not, I'm going to try to get there before I go on this next bulk. So now let's talk about where I've been. So I took about a week and a half off, guys, and I apologize for that. I know some of you watch these videos religiously, but I just was getting burnt out between work and YouTube and everything like that. I just needed some time to chill, and I was going up to Laughlin for the river run, which is a great time, but I figured it was a good opportunity just to not think about work, not think about YouTube, and just enjoy myself. Whether you guys realize it or not, because I certainly didn't when I started this, an average YouTube video probably takes me about 4 hours worth of work. And those are ones that I'm already very familiar with, that I don't have to do a bunch of research on or anything like that. These are videos kind of like this, where it's just me. So I've been doing 3 videos a week for the past 4 months or something like that, and sometimes I've done more than 3 videos a week, so I've literally done 75 videos in the past 4 months. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take a week off from videos and allow myself to relax, get myself together, because I don't want to get burnt out with this. I love making these videos, I love helping you guys out, and that's kind of my goal here, right, is to kind of help everybody and grow the keto community. And I don't want to get burnt out and stop doing that, so taking a week off was a good option. But I am back, the videos are back, everything's great, wasn't going to quit on you guys, just to clear that up. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you to all the new subscribers and the old subscribers, but this channel has grown an absolute ton lately, and I am very, very excited to see all the new subscribers coming in. I hope you guys learned something. I hope your guys' keto journey is going well. To all you old guys out there, I really appreciate, you subscribing back when you did and helping this channel grow to what it's becoming today. But with that, guys, I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm going to go ahead and close the video. If you have not subscribed yet, go hit that subscribe button, because it really does help me out a lot, and the bigger this channel gets, the more people we can reach. If you like the video, leave it a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section, because I actually do read them all. Oh, and P.S., if you're still watching this, Wednesday's food video is going to be a keto macadamia nut fat bread, which has fantastic macros, and it just tastes delicious. So check that out on Wednesday, and I will see you guys there.